And welcome back to Community Crossroads. I am now joined with elder law attorney Carol Renner here to talk to us about elder abuse scam prevention. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you've been on here before, but what are some common issues or some common things that the elderly kind of confront on a daily basis when it comes to these scams?
Right now, what I'm hearing a lot about are living trust scams. And I don't know, I did a 15-minute search on the internet, and it was Facebook, it was YouTube, it was TikTok. The advertisements I saw focused on protect your family legacy, how to secure the financial well-being of your loved ones, for example. And these ads presented themselves as infomercials, and they were talking about how you need to set up a living trust. Mm-hmm. Number one thing I realized in watching these, they took me a while to figure out who these people were. First of all, they were not licensed attorneys, and they were trying to give advice on probate and estate matters. Secondly, one was a mortgage broker in California. The other ad I saw was a Medicare supplement salesman, insurance salesman from Georgia. So even though the information may be relevant and helpful in some states, it's definitely not necessarily applicable to your situation and the state of Texas. So it's always important that you see a licensed attorney. Don't do on the internet, don't buy on the internet something you can do in person. So right now I'm seeing a lot of living trust scams.
And what would you recommend to our viewers to avoid these scams for grandma, grandpa, even parents that they may have at home?
Because here's the deal, once you do an estate plan, the belief is that they once you do it, you can't go back and undo it once you pass away, okay? And they're presenting evidence that says you can establish this trust, you're gonna avoid Medicaid laws, you're gonna avoid paying in the nursing home, and none of those things are true. In fact, the opposite is true. If you set up a living trust and you put your homestead in that trust, Medicaid then turns that exempt asset into a non-exempt resource. So when people come into my office with revocable living trust, I have to pull the homestead back out of it. So my recommendation is don't do over the internet something you can do in person. And there is no one size fit all. When clients come to my office, they may be coming to see me about doing a power of attorney or drafting a will, but I'm going to look at all their resources. And I'm going to look at their long-term care planning and find out, okay, well, how are you going to take care of your future? How are we going to protect your resources and have them last for you as long as possible? So make sure you're talking to a lawyer that not only just sells you a binder of documents, but also looks at your whole life, your situation, and whether or not you've got a disabled child or you've got grandchildren that you want to support in college, for example.
So let's talk about these Facebook predators Facebook seems to be the main platform where elders do get targeted the most. Why is that?
I think it's because it's a platform that is not easily monitored. And so what I mean by that is because the internet presents information that's across state lines, you're going to see people on there here's some keywords. First of all, they're going to say, this product is available in all 50 states, for example. And as a lawyer, I know there's not a lawyer licensed in all 50 states. So you're not getting sound legal advice. So those are some keywords. You also want to pay attention about advertisements that are very inflammatory. Now, see, lawyers, we have a code of ethics. There's a certain way that we can and cannot advertise. And we're not going to ever put anything out there that's inflammatory, misleading, and Facebook
makes it really easy for those
kinds of right, because you're not monitored, and you can sell whatever, and there's not anybody that's going to come back later. There's no regulation of it. You can say what you want.
Well, Carol, thank you so much for your time. And for everyone at home watching, come to our website, Crossroads Today, for more information to avoid these scams. And sit down with us because Theater Victoria is up next.
Thank you.